Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning is a game that hits all the right notes, but still doesn't succeed in being a masterpiece. The easiest comparison to make would be to say that it feels like you're playing a Fable game, but without the Britishy tone. The graphics are simple, but have that nice, clean, smooth look to them. The only drawback graphically is that there's quite a lot of texture pop-in off in the distance. You play as a person who has died and been brought back to life. But the process has not only deleted the memories of your prior life, but ripped you out of destiny itself, the implications of which are found out the further you play through the main storyline. Character progression is handled pretty well. Upon leveling, you're given 1 point to spend into traits such as blacksmithing, alchemy, persuasion, and more. What I found as a negative here, however, is that some of them aren't very useful. For example, lockpicking, even without any points invested, is incredibly easy, so I never felt the need to put points into it. Similarly, with alchemy, I felt no need to use it, as through my adventures I was constantly finding potions that I never really even found useful anyways. You're also given 3 points to distribute between 3 skill trees: might, finesse, and sorcery. Depending on how you've spent these points, you'll unlock what's called destinies, which are basically class bonuses. For example, if you spend equal points in might and sorcery, you'll unlock the Battle Mage destiny, which converts damage received into mana and changes your dodge to a short-range teleport. The more points you spend, the more destinies you unlock, but you can only use one at a time. All the elements I've talked about make the game sound awesome, right? But for some reason, at least in my opinion, it's just lacking that special something that would make it stand out as a truly great game. It just never really gripped me as I had hoped it would, and it would seem that it was the same for many others who had played the game, because shortly after its release, the developer, Big Huge Games, went out of business. So the big question is, would I recommend this game? And I actually would, but only under the caveat that you shouldn't be expecting an experience as good as, say, Skyrim or even Fable. Even though it has elements of what makes those games great, it just lacks its own soul.